Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushton.com. Is it Saturday? It's Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. And this video is called Summertime Streaming Music Numbers. And as you know, I usually don't like to give out any numbers. And I'm certainly not going to give out any numbers today. But I just wanted to say it's summertime and the living's easy. But unfortunately, streaming numbers always go down in the summer. They always go down. For me, it always seems to happen about late April, early May, something that starts to plateau after you've had that nice rise after Christmas break throughout the spring. This has been the pattern for the last, 6, 7 years, as long as streaming services have been a thing as far as, the data and everything like that. And I collect all my reporting, and I put some of that data. I've been putting some of that data into Excel sheets on a monthly basis for quite a number of years. There's no process to it, as the Canadians would say, process. But it has a little chart to it, and it has sort of this is how things go. It's always a little bit lower on the weekends, and then you get back to it on Monday. Sunday's a little bit better than Saturday. Friday is, not as good as the other days of the week. Typically, there's no hard fit, but that's the pattern, right? And so late April, you get a plateau. By late May, you start to drop a little bit, and June is, July 4th, it falls off. It really falls. And you have a weekend on July 4th, like this weekend. Yeah, the numbers are just gonna, they're just going. So do not be alarmed. This is normal. And the summer is always bumpy. And fall will happen again. Things will kind of get going again then. And then we'll get into winter. The numbers will go back up again. Usually. You hope. You hope that, you hope you're not building all this sort of stuff and releasing music and doing all these things, and that, an algorithm gets changed and suddenly, you're on the street. You hope. So what have I been doing? Well, today, today's kind of an off day. I've got a bunch of personal stuff that I've been doing. And I did a pitch to Spotify for artists, the playlist curators, and just continuing to, whenever there's one available to pitch, I try to hone that pitch. I save that pitch in a text file so that I can review them later on, get better, go back and look at what I've been doing, try to assess again, what are they looking for? And how am I writing that? How am I supposedly getting better at that? Because what I'd like to do eventually is I would like to get a track into a Spotify curated playlist. And then that way I can go back and look, what did I write to them? What was my pitch? What, was it necessarily the music, or was it the pitch? I don't know. I do what I do. I can't play to the market. All I can do is try to figure out what they want. As far as the pitch is concerned, write that. I've been doing that. Tomorrow and Monday, probably be doing a bunch of editing of sounds and staging, and maybe a little bit of artwork and things like that. It's but again, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So I don't spend all my days on this sort of stuff. In fact, in a little bit here, I'm going to be taking off, and John and I are going to play probably 18 holes of disc golf tonight. You got to get that exercise in. And I'm not going to do that during the heat of the day. The nice coolness of the evening, watching that. Where we go, our disc golf course that we like the most, it's got a bunch of hills, and so you get down into the little valleys there, and you get that cool feeling. There's a little bit of a breeze tonight, and as the sun sets, it's pretty cool there. You've got occasionally trains going by. You've got I guess about 8:15 or 8:30, the lightning bugs start up, and they start the little blinking, and then at dusk there, you've got bats flying around everywhere, and it's great. Not too many bugs, thanks to the bats. Bats are great. So that's what I got. That's what I got planned for tonight. And yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going down to the Freedom Festival, or I'm not going to the. I saw who's playing at the Iowa City Jazz Festival. I'm like, not interested in that. And fireworks, I don't know. Fireworks, they don't. Here in Iowa, they started selling fireworks, I guess, a few years ago, and it just doesn't seem. Maybe I'm older, but it just doesn't seem as special anymore. Because when I was a kid, I mean, you used to drive down to Missouri. Buying them was illegal. Setting them off, be careful, outrun the cops. So I don't know. It's just there's one on every corner. In fact, there's one next to a gas station up in North Liberty. I was getting some gas the other night. I'm like, there's the fireworks stand. Here's the gas station. We're right next to each other. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So yeah, been doing that. What else do I do with regard to the music? Though, keep building playlists. I've got the little calendar reminder in there every day. Make 1 or 2 or 3 playlists. Get them transferred out to all my different services. Some things you got to. It takes 15, 20, 30 minutes a day. It's a good thing to do. Again, about 70% of the people who stream the 22 or 23 artists that I publish under, about 70% are from playlists, and almost 30% are from radio services, online radio, and such, mostly online radio. And then a very small number of them are people who access single tracks, albums, fans, right? And so you take a look at it, and I've said this so many times before, you do more of what works, do less of what doesn't work. And for me, building playlists, not every playlist is going to get followers, not every playlist is going to get listens, but you build them. You build them in order to build that, to find that audience, to put yourself with other artists who whatever genre you're in, whatever genre you think you would fit in with. That's what you build with. And you get better with the graphics. You get better with the titles. You get better with the descriptions. If you just build one playlist or 5 or 10, you're not really going to be good at it. You can go and try to imitate Spotify all you want. But, once you build, I don't know, 300, 500, 700 playlists, you get to, it becomes sort of automatic, and you start to figure out other ways to speed up that process and get those playlists out to all the different services, because your audience isn't just on Spotify, or your audience isn't just on Apple Music. Your audience is on every service worldwide. So again, like I like to say, be everywhere. So I don't know. I just kind of felt like I need to have a little self-assessment there as far as what I'm doing, because that's what these videos are for. These videos are not to instruct anybody on how to do things. I'm just talking to the camera because I need to talk to somebody about this sort of stuff. I also need to kind of motivate myself and remind myself on a daily basis. Make those playlists, edit that audio. Just spend a little bit of time doing that every day. Don't be wasting your time screwing around on the internet. You can do a little bit, right? And don't watch TV. Just don't watch TV. Don't do that. That's a complete waste of your life. It is. All right, so it's Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. Be safe out there. Be safe. And don't light any fireworks that are, going to hit you or anything like that. You've seen the videos on YouTube. It's not good. The ER is not good on July 3rd, July 4th. There's all sorts of stuff coming in. It's pretty ugly out there. So be safe, and don't drink and drive, and don't eat the yellow snow and all that sort of stuff. And we'll talk to you later.